You see, you would have said it's a conspiracy theory to say that pharma is guiding television and those things that are being said on television. You would have also said Dell, the conspiracy theorist, has been standing on stages saying they're going to try and create a forced vaccination policy for every adult in the world. This has never been about children. It's about vaccinating every adult. Pharma does not make money off of 2 to 3% of unvaccinated children. I've said it over and over again. If you've been following me, you know it's true. I said the money is in all the adults, 330 million Americans or 7.5 billion people around the world. That is a payout. I've been warning you that the real ID is coming, ID 2020, that's now been pushed back a year, maybe because I've been talking about it enough. It was a conspiracy theory to say that they were going to track your ID and that that ID would be attached to your vaccine records. Oh, except now Bill Gates is saying, no, that's exactly what it does. We're going to need a tracking system to see whether or not you got the vaccine. But I'm thinking maybe if you give me a little time, we won't need a card. How about a microchip? I'm developing a microchip that can be injected into you that will know your vaccine record, all your medical records, so we decide whether you go to work. They're telling you we're going to do mandatory testing. If you want to go to work, you're going to have to walk out in the world and you're going to have to be tested everywhere you go. Maybe it's not a microchip. Maybe it's some sort of armband or a badge or a symbol like I held up in Austin, Texas. I said, are there going to be symbols in our future? And now we're buying drones from China to follow us as we drive around. We now know that our cell phones that we carried, that all of these, Silicon Valley companies are tracking our cell phones to see how far we're standing away from each other. So here's my point. It's no longer a conspiracy theory anymore. It's a reality. It means a small group of people that decide to do something to a larger group of people. That what's involved in decision making is done by a very small group of people. This small group of people are telling you they have a plan for your future. And that plan is this. We will not let you get fully back to work until we have a vaccine 18 months from now. We don't care how many jobs we destroy or how much we level the economies of the world. And in order to make sure you're getting that vaccine, we're developing a microchip or a dye system that will be injected into you so we can track you. And we're talking to airlines to make sure that they don't let you on a plane unless you have your ID that has what? Your vaccination record. And we are following your cell phones to make sure that you're social distancing, something that we may leave in place for till the end of time. Hugging might be illegal. Kissing might be illegal. Your cell phones will help us know if that took place. And drones flying overhead that are checking your thermometer, your temperature. But I still want to be as free as I can be. And especially when I see something with a death rate that looks like it's right on par with the flu. And even if it was many times higher, I would never want to give up all of my freedoms because I was that afraid. I know how much the science is on our side. There is absolutely no way we lose unless we forfeit this game. And that is not going to happen.
For the world at large, normalcy only returns when we've largely vaccinated the entire global population. And for the world at large, normalcy only returns when we've largely vaccinated the entire global population.